Alright, welcome back to another episode of Wayfinder. Hey, notice that's not a Kairos. I had been doing some off video playing just to scratch the itch essentially, so you might notice I have a few extra resources now and also all these. Well, I had all these before, but the numbers are bigger if you've seen me go into this menu before. Anyways, back to Kairos. He's looking quite dapper. I need to make sure all his stuff is in the appropriate positions. I'm gonna do something I used to do in Neverwinter Nights, which everyone who watched me do it found it obnoxious as heck, so bear with me a second. But it's a very easy way when you're dealing with color channels and switching between pieces of gear with different appearances to see which ones are which. It can be important when you're trying to coordinate an outfit, you know. I don't know if this is actually affecting anything, but we'll make it bright pink. And this one can be white. Basically, you make each possible channel obnoxious as heck, and then you can tell when you're changing the outfit parts, which ones will match with which ones. So clear the slot, clear the slot, clear the slot, clear the slot, clear the slot. I don't know if we can even get complete personas anymore. I think that's just a leftover UI component. That's kind of neat in a quirky spawn way. Kind of like the hat though. And after we need something that matches the hat. They all are gonna match the hat, right? Shovel is the part under that, I believe. Don't put that one because it's got the silly graffiti thing on it. Okay. So the body, we want something that does not clone off the red section. What in the heck is that? That's got green. Ideally a solid color, so the green. Don't want the red here. It's probably this, and we can just choose something that will make it work. We want the gloves in a green, but not those band-aids ideally. So probably that one. Let me see if I can get this right. It's close, but a little too colorful. You might know what I'm trying to make. Oh. It's gonna fight me about it too, eh? Okay, so we need to change. It's fashion, it's an important part of the game. If you're in fashioning, what are you playing for? The problem is the hat's always on the same color channel as that stuff. It's a loose adaptation. if you figured out what I'm making by now, I was gonna say you'd be a fan of retro Final Fantasies, but I think it is a thing in 14 too. I kind of wish they'd move the hat to custom 1, so that you could actually color it separately, but what is this changing? Oh, I see. It's the little beads on his belt. That will be actually black. No, that'll be blue. Purple. Alright. Oh yes, I need to equip the actual sword and shield. Yes, we're still gonna use this one. Okay, I think that's got the cut. Okay, so the ability to affect the emissive on the weapon does depend on the weapon. So it's like I had that purpley emissive stuff going on before. Do I have a better color for it? Maybe for the secondary. Okay, fix our charms. Is something better than that for him now? Yeah, we'll give him that. Alright, we have a new Kairos. There's some experience bleed between the characters because I keep getting points when I haven't been on the character. Anyways, we've unlocked this now. And Infinity. Okay, so we are doing this one. Pull all these out. Half the episode will be rebuilding Kairos. We can make him stronger. For ability power and magic defense. Mostly. Now, why am I doing? Quick check. Max health. Okay, that's the other important component here. I should do some echo cleanup so I have some dust. Inventory management, the most exciting part of the game, but hey, the Let's Play should be the full experience. You can tell I've been in the Gloom Dungeon because I have stuff like 5 Emissary Echoes. Okay, circle types. I never did go de-equip back the one sitting on Venomous. Don't have any dupes there. Then just a shield type, right? Well, there is some weird way I keep stumbling across to equip duplicate echoes, but I think that's still unintentional. Alright. Kairos has 300. So we want this because it gives us the damage shield, which is important. Okay, now we're looking for ability power. It's a primary with secondary stats. Do we have ability power with like max health by any chance? I can sort this, right? That's just ability power. I'll take weapon power over crit power. Okay, we don't have any ability powers. What about magic defense? I don't think that's possible in this echo type. Same with max health. So let's go over to this one. Don't have anything because magic defense didn't come to the top. Okay, so let's make these for max health. Okay, that's got max health and ability power, so we'll equip that one. For balance type, we'll grab ability power, phys defense, ability power, and magic defense. Okay, we want that one because it's based on our abilities. That's how we're leveling up the echoes, so that'll make things simpler. Take ability power and crit rating there. Ability power and magic defenses. Ability power and crit power. This one we want mag defense, but that wasn't an option, right? So let's grab max health. Let's grab resilience then. Resilience you can never go wrong with. It's like damage reduction. And helps you avoid being staggered. Actually, Actually, that break power will be nice too. We get another special. Aggroing the enemies doesn't matter because we're typically solo. So it's just free debuffs when we dodge. Circle, we're still trying to do ability power. And resilience. Should probably take the ability power and physical defense. Abilities and crits. This is shields again. Mag defense. Sure. Lots of resilience. And then this is another attacky type thing. I go for... Okay, let's go for weapon power. We'll push up our break power a little bit. There we go. I wasn't kidding, that's like half the episode. So let's go kill some goblins in the Highlands. Or actually, what's his name want here?
Ah, my curious friend. Have I...
I'd hope to consider our research into the Silver Codex's secrets. So far, the data residing within the tracer orbs appears to contain biological readings from various beings, monsters and otherwise. I was unsure why the monks allocated so many of their resources to cataloging biological reading. My understanding of the order was their interest solely resided in researching the architects. But I've had a breakthrough. Do you see how they formatted the data? The answer was right under my nose. I just couldn't see it because of this weird floating double monocle thing. That's the water ball, it's not a mug, that's why it didn't work. Doing Kairos' voice with the wrong beverage container. Evidently, the monks were attempting to recreate the dialogue. Yeah, hologrammy thingies. Oh hey, it'll give me Sinja's sword. That I've had for a while now.
mentioned, you remind me of an old companion of mine. He kept me company in my laboratory.
We'll ride through town and see if there's any other side quests that popped up. Completely redid my house too, but we've wasted enough time so far. We'll show that off in another episode. Side quests, side quests. Nope.
We could all use a break. Most of all.
There's the zip line. Don't follow me into here. I will end your life. Apparently heroic doesn't actually increase the levels either. That's just the world scaling. Oh, also something I found out. I don't know how mine got set to this, but there's this thing called camera zoom. If it gets turned real low by accident, this was causing me no end of problems with Grendel. Suddenly you're just like up your character's backside. Grendel in particular, he fills up like half the screen. Which might be something you'd use for like the photo mode, but handy old tip. This is as close as we got the photo mode. Such as it is. But yeah, Grendel fills too much of the screen if that's too low, and this is basically unplayable because of how much she's jumping around. And we'll put the HUD back on. Shout out to, I think his name was Caliban on the Wayfinder Discord that mentioned that to me after I put a feedback in it. Literally, I had a video where Grendel was like covering half the screen and doing his blood rage thing, so the entire screen was just flickering red. Kill the goblins in the Highlands was one of our quests. I do recall this. Boy, worm bait. Remember the worms? I remember the worms. I'll never forget the worms. It's probably more doable if I either turn off heroic difficulty or turn off world scaling. Or both. Or once I get to a certain point, everything just kind of caps at level 30. And I start getting the level 30 treasure drops. You're not goblins, you're turtle sores. I will not go in the gates of this fortress. I'll always ride my horse through here like a crazy person. There's a bunch of things out there that are not goblins. These are goblins. Today on Seth's Guide to the Highlands Fauna. Really hope I could hit him with that and knock him out of the air. Mid-dive. Should look over my potions too. I think this is like an Elder Scrolls Online situation where I'm just full of useless low-level potions. %25% to 720, 35% to, yeah, a bunch of these are just the weaker version. Additional hit equal 15, equal 20%. 25. I'm actually... That's the strong one I've actually got equipped. Surprisingly. I think that quite the vertical hitbox I was looking for. You've also noticed there's goblins in the keep. Got ahead of the quest log.
A memory returns.
Oh, you literally are a drow, aren't you? Okay. Return to the ranger. What is overkill? Yeah, I'm not here to play with your fire-breathing worm you're apparently making over there.
If you think I'm quick and quiet, you should see Huntmaster Rake in action. The way he moves on a hunt. Never seen anything.
Consider changing my title to Goblin Hunter. Looks like a journal, advanced stuff.
Like it.
Are you even asking for me to... May as well buy more colors. I think this is just the crystals from the island. What's that sword and shield skin look like? Eh. Does it look like in my colors? Nah, I kind of prefer the other one. What about this thing? Alright, we'll put a cut in the episode here. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe or check out the playlist down in the link, depending if you have been watching so far, if you want to see the earlier parts. Leave a like, comment, always helps the channel. You can also check out the links down below there. There's a few different ways you can support the channel. Not on YouTube yet, but you can subscribe on Twitch. That's kind of expensive, but if you have a Amazon Prime, you can do it at no additional cost. It's in with the premium, like the tier 1 and tier 2, 3 subscriptions. There's also Patreon. That's cheaper than Twitch. Or the same as Twitch, but gives me a higher percentage, essentially. Any of that would be greatly appreciated, of course, and there are different perks associated with that, depending where you do it. But we will see you in the next episode.